There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon. I've messed up twice reading this by saying definitive the other 2 times, because I actually messed up before. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep, I like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead and move on to the next room. I read on the first time where my audio didn't record, I said definitive, and then I did an outtake where I said definitive again. And I said, you know what, I'm going to cut that out because the timing didn't work, and the timing didn't really work for this one either, but I'm going anyways. Because I feel like it. So it's still post... No, it's present. I'm the ghost of present... Yeah, what was it? The ghost of future past? X-Men? And, Fire Emblem Awakening, when the kids come back from the future, they go into the past. I gotta say, Fire Emblem Awakening is a pretty dark game, because it's like, all the kids are like running away from an apocalypse, essentially. It's a good game. And it's like those, Xenologs that you gotta pay for. No, they were Xenologs. The DLC. Those were some pretty heavy stuff. And they were hard. Those chapters were hard to beat. They were tough cookies. Now it's time to battle Glacia, who I think is hot. Especially like, oh, welcome! My name is Glacia the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills. Ooh, baby. But all I've seen are challenges by weak trainers and their weak, stupid Pokemon. Are you stupid? What about you? You are stupid too, right? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. Yep, okay. Now, Glacia in this game is old, but in the remakes in Omega Ruby and Alpha Zeta, she's hot. I'm gonna put a picture of her up on the screen. Maybe put some heart emojis or something. I don't know. She's hot. Thunderbolt on Celio. Haha. And he's using Hail. Hail, no. Because hail does damage to me, and I don't like that very much. And he's using the full restore. Which is fine. I'm fine with that because now it's wasting full restores on a Pokemon that I can beat easily. That's why I like it. And she's paralyzed. It's some good stuff. Yes, sirree. And now I'm using Spark, and my screen is shaking. Not what you'll be seeing, but what mine is what I'm looking at right now. It's a shake to shake. Premiere does this sometimes, and I don't really know why. Is it just getting overloaded? Who knows? Another thing I noticed too, and won't affect this, but it will in future recordings, is that my, oh, you know what? I figured out what the problem was. It's because, so when I uploaded, I did episode 87. I didn't export yet, but I have it all edited. And this is now episode 88. At Ice Beam, everything works out fine. It recorded 2 audio files of me talking, so I just got rid of one. But it wasn't recording what the sound that Premiere was making. So I made 2 audio files of the same thing. However, I know what happened. It's because the OBS is meant to record on file 1 as the window that's playing Pokemon, and because that isn't open, it just did both. it did 2 with the same thing. Thunderbolt, use it. On Wall Rain, do it. Or no, I think I used Thunder Wave actually. I'm thinking about it. It's a Wall Rain! And use an Ice Beam. Stop shaking. Screen? Hail stopped. Oh, hail, yes. Does about half. Good, it missed. Using Citrus Berry. And I just say, let's do it. I don't even remember what happens. I got lucky. That's what happened. Celio, Celio, Celio. Back to Claff. Because Claff is good. Claff's been the MVP so far. Just using Thunderbolts and occasional Sparks so I don't use too much PP. Using Hail again. Oh, hell no. Yeah. And using a full restore. That's what I am happy about. Alright, so it's 11:50. Once I get this done, I don't know what I should do. I should eat lunch. That's what I should do. I'm supposed to be getting news about something. What am I even talking about? I'm not supposed to be getting anything. I ordered a package a while ago, and I got it. What am I talking about? Am I just... I think I'm losing. You know who's losing it? My dad. Ever since he retired about 2 weeks ago. I mean, he's been a little crazy even before then. I don't know. Shadow Ball. Surf. I get real worried. And I am worried. Because lately, there was an explosion. Or at least one of the Leleys. I don't know if it was that one or the other one. But, I say, let's do it. Surf, let's go. And guess what? I won. I beat Glacia. Yoo-hoo! You and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn! Just as hot as I am, the all-consuming heat overwhelms. It's no surprise that my icy skills failed to harm you. Well, this money I'm getting. I'm rich. Advance to the next room. Do it, and there confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. Yippee! Look at the damage I took. It's not that much. I do 2 potions. This is real exciting stuff. I got a, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, it was I got a Mariner's calendar that I bought. For $12. That's why I got in the mail. Like, 2 weeks ago. It was weird because it came in, it was gonna be here, and then it waited 2 days. Because it was in the last, shipping place that it needs to be. It was delivered by UPS, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is the last one. Because it's the few towns over, that's where the UPS is. And then I just waited for 2 days. I don't know. Now it's time to battle Drake. I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. Free of things. What am I doing here? Why am I waiting so long? At times they hinder us. At times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me! It's time to battle Drake. Time to battle Drake. Let's go. Time to do. It's Shelgon. I'm using Flint. Cause that's what I do best. I haven't used Flint yet. Just to battle Shelgon. And he just keeps using Protect like a big dum-dum. And I use Dragon Claw. And he uses a full restore on the Shelgon. Kind of the weakest Pokemon that he's got. So things were looking pretty good. Here on the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke Challenge. On the Think with Fink television program. And just keep using Dragon Claw until he stops using Protect. I took no damage against the Shelgon too. So that was pretty good. Altaria. Much as I want two Altarias fighting each other, I don't think that's a good idea. So, Drivnar. Let's go. Because I can use Confuse Ray. I can use Confuse Ray. Do. And I get lucky with Quick Claw. Yippee! Ah! And he got confused and hurt himself. And I think about using Will-O-Wisp, but I choose not to, and it snaps out of confusion. And use Dragon Breath. I don't get paralyzed, so everything's okay. And I go back to Confuse Ray and uses Dragon Dance, which is fine. Because I don't take any damage. And if he attacks, hurts himself in confusion, he'll do more because his attack is up. I go back to Shadow Ball. And he uses Aerial Ace. Which does exactly a third of how much HP I had. And it snapped out Confusion. And I take that much damage. And I'm like, oh shoot. What on earth am I gonna do? And I'm like, is he gonna use the full restore? He doesn't. I live with 4 HP. And I use Shadow Ball. And Altaria's dead. Ah! That was very stressful. I thought I was gonna lose Drivnar. Now, I think to myself, what am I gonna do? Because I know 2 Ice Beams, but Sledge is weak to Earthquake, obviously. I don't want to die. So I look up, I think, what I should do. I look at the moves. And I ultimately decide to use Christy, who I'm still selected on right now. Oops. Yes, I'm still thinking about it. Spoilers. Oopsie daisy. Let's go. Come on. Come on past me. There we go. I know Ice Beam. I know Ice Beam. It's a good move. Does a lot of damage. Ice Beam. Earthquake. It does a little more than I thought it was going to. So I'm like, uh-oh. That ain't good, but Flygon is dead. 1-hit KO. It's like if I use Sheer Cold. Haha. But that didn't happen. And I say, let's go, Slag. You know Ice Beam. 2. Because it's a good move. Salamence is level 55 and he uses Intimidate. Bunch of wacky, tacky stuff. And I say, let's screw around with the Citrus Berry and Full Restore, so I'm gonna use Thunderbolt first. It does that much, so I'm like, alright, let's do Ice Beam. Dragon Claw does a lot, but I think I got enough. And I live with 29 HP! That's some pretty good stuff, and I use Ice Beam and Salamence is dead. Time to switch Kindra. Now I kind of think for a second of maybe I should go back to Christry, because he's not going to be able to do any damage to me. But because I already took 70 damage, I'm like, oh no, who do I do? And I go back to trusty old Claff, who's been the MVP. And Thunderbolt, go! It's the best move in the house. It's the best seat in the house. I've been saying that. All the seats are good. I don't know what to say. And like, what I like to be able to see everything. So it's like, I'd rather just be in the outfield. I get paralyzed, and Body Slam did more than half. I'm like, oh shoot. I live with 2 HP and I get Thunderbolt. I got very lucky. And I haven't lost any Pokemon yet. And I beat Drake. Superb, it should be said. Look at all that money. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart, which I also said is fart. Pokemon touch the good farts of trainers and blah blah blah. They touch the good farts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards, the champion is waiting. And now it's time to heal up my pokes, so I can battle Wallace. I had to think about what his name was. And he's a Full Restore on Claff. And at the end of this, my mom comes home. And I save, because I wanted to do this all in one thing, but I couldn't, because my mom came home. And my dad. But my dad was still outside, so it was just my mom who came in. So, yeah. So this is where I leave off. And I left a little bit of hanging footage in case I want to say anything at the end. I'm probably just going to cut it when I want to. So, yeah. And then I check for things for PPs, which I ultimately do, because why not? It's the final battle. I put Crom saying, it's the final battle, blah blah blah. I forget what he says though. I'll find it, I'll put it in. I'll do it. I'll do anything.
This is it. Our final battle.
I want a better job, so I get paid a little more. So I don't get paid that much. I got paid less than $300. I mean, I didn't do all that much work. I mainly just watched something on my phone. It wasn't anything bad. What I'm saying is I was gonna say it, and then I realized, oh, that would identify where I live. So I'm not gonna say it. Because I like secrets. Hooray! And I switched Claff to be the lead man. And I think my mom came home. And that's why I'm gonna save. It's saving time, and I'm gonna say goodnight everybody, and I haven't recorded the final thing yet, so that's what I'm gonna do probably right now. Yippee!